EmceeTV.
What's good? It is your boy Wilson. You watching EmceeTV, the podcast, coming at you live from EmceeTV studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always, with me, my bro.
This your boy Bigg Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
Ray, how you feeling, man? It's Super Bowl Sunday. How you feeling?
It's great, man. As you said, it's Super Bowl Sunday. It's a holiday. It's a holiday. A lot of good eating should be going on. A lot of good drinking. A lot of good smoking. All the above.
What's the menu look like for a Super Bowl party at the West House?
So this year I hollered at the homegirl Tori's Kitchen. You know what I'm sizzling.
Oh, you went catered. You know, you're not using the oven yourself.
Well, just a little bit.
Okay.
Got a little 75-piece wing platter from her. You know,
okay.
Spicy barbecue, chili, and mild. And then I'm gonna do some Rotel dip with everything in it type shit. It's gonna be fire. And then my wife is gonna put together something, I'm not sure. And yeah, you know.
Okay, I dig it. I like it.
What about you? What y'all finna be eating on?
So, I got 60 tortillas, and I'm taking a bunch of meat and seasoning and whatnot. I'm going to work, and I'm gonna see if the fellas in the kitchen will whip up some tacos, and just to feed everybody at work, because I gotta work. And then the chef got 20 pounds of chicken wings. And there's some other people that are bringing in a few other things, kind of a little potluck type of deal, because it's not a real busy day in a restaurant. Restaurants aren't allowed to play the audio from the Super Bowl unless you lease it. You know what I mean? You got to pay a specific licensing fee in order to pay that, and it's expensive.
You're supposed to get an auto break.
Yeah. So we played the Super Bowl because you can do that. We have a commercially licensed, TV license or whatever, but we just can't play the audio. That's a separate license. So so we'll be able to watch Super Bowl, just no audio, and so it's gonna be a slow day. Yeah, I mean, typically, I don't know, maybe I get busy, but me and the homie Ryan and my homegirl Amy and a couple other people gonna be up in there, and I think there's only like 4 of us working tonight. So but yeah, it should be cool. All right, so it's Seattle versus
Patriots.
New England. Yeah, New England Patriots. Which way you leaning? Who you think's gonna take it?
We've been here before, as in the Patriots and Seattle Super Bowl. I'm going Seattle.
Okay, that's where I'm leaning to. Now the Patriots have been there before, but under different coaches, different team members. So it's not really the same, right? I mean, obviously the general manager and whatnot has been there before, but that doesn't really affect the team, I don't think, does it?
No, it doesn't at all. I'm just saying, in recent memory, this matchup has happened.
Have the Patriots played Seattle in the Super Bowl before?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I had no idea that this is a replay of something.
Mm-hmm. That's all I meant by that.
Okay. The homie. Little Heartbreak Kid said, "It's Seattle. It's Drake May." Ha 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 ha.
Nah, for sure, man. What's going on to the Cellar Boys?
Yes, sir. Big up to the homie Sean from the Cellar Boys. Much love, dog. Appreciate you joining us.
I actually know a few Patriot fans, though. That's crazy. Like Frank Loke's a Patriot fan.
He's pretty heavy with it.
The homeboy Andre Lottie's a Patriot fan. Rome Oliver's a Patriot fan.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So they're out here actually. That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
That's kind of strange.
I was never real big on the Patriots.
Excuse me.
Not for any particular reason.
G-Ball's a Patriot fan? Shit.
Oh, yeah, and he's pretty locked in with it too, right? He likes the Bucks.
He's more of a player guy, though. So
okay.
He went to the Bucks because Tom was over there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But then Tom Brady retired, and he says he's a Patriot now. But and he did. I got to give him credit. At the beginning of this year, he did say, I want to say he had New England as a Super Bowl pick, and it could just be the homer in him, but he called this shit early as fuck, dog. And he said Drake May's going to go crazy this year, and he took him hella early in our fantasy football draft. So
the homie Riley up in here, he said Raider Nation. Sean,
hey, I don't got nothing against the Raiders either. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't a Cowboys fan, I could probably see myself being a Raiders fan. So
the homie Sean said, "Who dat, baby? Let's go Saints."
Saints. I don't got no beef with the Saints. Y'all got a lot of work to do though, but I don't got no beef with them.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Chiefs come back strong. I'm still in the Chiefs thing.
We don't like them though.
Shut me down.
We don't like them. Y'all been talked about way too much. Y'all need to chill out for a couple more years. It was good that the Chiefs aren't in the main light right now. You know, y'all need to chill and get y'all shit together for a little bit too.
It's wild because people really did feel like that. Like, nah, man, y'all won too many times. Ain't nothing against the team. Y'all just won too many times. We don't want to see you win again.
Yeah. You know, go sit down somewhere, you know, focus like us. Focus like us and come back to the game next year.
Real talk.
You know what I mean?
All right. We stepped in. He said you a Broncos fan. I got a Broncos hat around here somewhere. Don't make me break it out.
Broncos.
I did like the Broncos. I knew he was gonna say that too. I knew you was gonna say that. I like the color orange.
I like orange, man.
Not jumpsuits, just hats. All right, let's get into some hip hop. Let's switch gears here a little bit. This is a hip hop podcast, so today and always we talking hip hop. But tonight, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you're at, whatever time you're watching, it is Super Bowl Sunday, but we talking hip hop. And this article comes in from Hip Hop DX. I'm gonna cue up the image, but we are talking Alchemist and Curren and Larry June. Article goes on to say, I apologize. Image comes in from Getty Images, Arturo Holmes, Aaron J. Thornton, Getty Images. Article says, Curren, Larry June, and the Alchemist long-awaited collaborative album is finally set to drop this month. Spitta announced the news in a new recent interview with NOLA News, saying, "Me and Larry June dropping February 20th. We shot 3 music videos, so we're dropping the album February 20th. Further details on the project, such as title, track list, and any potential features, have yet to be revealed, although the trio have been spotted together in recent weeks, reportedly shooting music videos. A full-length effort between the indie rap stalwarts has been in the works for several years, with Larry June previously discussing the album during an appearance on the Rap Radar podcast in 2022. Ray, how you feel about it, bro?
Man, I think it's long overdue. You know, we've been hearing about it for a few years, you know what I'm saying, like they've been saying, and that's a big duo right there, you know.
Trio. Alchemist.
Yeah, you know, you got to throw in the Alk in there too, but you know, he's the production on it, you know. I'm thinking about the rapping side of that thing though.
For sure.
But yes, it is a trio. But Curren and Larry June, Larry June especially on a hell of a run right now, and you pair him up with somebody, you know, legendary like Curren, and then the Alk on the beats, man. I think it's a can't fail situation.
Bro, I mess with Alchemist. I got to see him in concert a couple times, and he's a killer. He's fun to watch spinning on the tables. You know what I mean? That's not something that most people maybe would really get into, but just listening to the scratches and the old school vibe, the boom bap feel of a DJ holding it down and cutting on records is exciting to me. And you know, I've seen Curren wreck the stage a handful of times. I miss Larry June when he performed at Woolies a little while back, but much love to all these guys. I hope that the project explodes and does phenomenal numbers, and I'd be super excited to see how well it does. And I would totally spin it and enjoy listening to it, I think.
Yeah, I be slapping that Larry June, man. He be making that smooth ultra player shit, that Bay Area slap, you know what I'm sizzling? And I just played Curren's new project. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but he just recently dropped a little EP. And it was decent though. You know, I did a little review on it on my GFGTV channel.
Okay.
I gotta see if I gotta see what that motherfucking name is real quick if I can find it.
I didn't realize Larry June was from the Bay Area. So, okay, so he's up there with Berner and them. We were just talking off air. I just copped well, it's new to me because I'm just buying a copy of it. But I just copped off of Rat Bay. I just copped the Berner and Jacker drought season vinyl from back in the day. I'm hoping to try and link up with Berner while I'm out in Denver. See if I can't maybe get him to scribble on that joint for me.
The Currency, the album is Everywhere You Look. Everywhere You Look. I think it's an EP.
Okay.
And yeah, about Berner shit, I'm gonna be out there in KC on Friday.
That's exciting.
Out there doing the young meet and greet. So I'm gonna be meeting Berner. I'm gonna give him the card too. I'm gonna be like, bloop.
Yep. We had him on there for an interview a while back, and on EmceeTV, and that was actually when he was in Kansas City. That was me and the homie D-Loc went down there and kicked it with him at it used to be in Westport. It was Boulevard something.
That's where we're going. I think it's where it's at.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh man, talk about an icon. I think
that's where it's at.
That place been there forever. So that's dope. That's dope. That's what's up. Okay, cool. Well, man, I hope you have a blast.
Ray Kansas City, you already know that.
Yeah, Ray going down there. He gonna lay the foundation down, and we're gonna see if maybe we can get Berner back on the podcast again, do another interview with him, and talk about the cookies brand and everything he been doing with that.
Yeah, so I want to know what he been eating on the road. Shit.
Okay, he got healthy.
Man, shit. Some of these videos look like he living his life.
For sure. Yeah, well, I think let me throw this into Google real quick, but I feel like, he
beat cancer and he started living healthier for sure. But I think on tour, you think he's indulging.
Yeah. So it says Zach estimates that Berner's net worth is $410 million. Most of that is from cookies, his cannabis business that does nearly $500 million in annual revenue. That's from Trapital.com. But it does say that he's got $1 billion cannabis business, and I've heard several people refer to it as that. And so that was kind of what provoked the thought. I was curious what his net worth was. It says, so businessofcannabis.com says Cookies CEO Berner becomes first on Forbes cover. Berner says the Cookies is now worth at least $1 billion with 49 dispensaries across the U.S. and a clothing line that did over $50 million in sales last year. The man has attacked the industry in a major way and he's crushing it right now. I mean, with his cannabis stores, with the Cookies brand. I got a Cookies hat around here somewhere. I rock it on a regular. You know what I mean? Only person moving more cookies than him is the Cookie Monster.
Arguably, and man, it's brilliant, dog. There ain't no way in hell he imagined that it would blow up like it did. Like, man, Cookies is worldwide, dog.
Real talk. Yeah, it's an iconic brand.
It's synonymous with, good smoke.
Yeah. Yep. And I believe the name all came from Girl Scout cookies, which was, the DNA genetics that him and the grower that he teamed up with out in the Bay Area.
They're supposed to be shopping his new book, a book from about, I guess, from nothing to something type shit.
Okay.
From little dollars to $1 billion, the Cookie Empire.
Yeah, so California breeder Jigga, who crossed a subtype of OG Kush with an intermediate strain called F1 Durban, created the Girl Scout cookies brand, and I believe that's the one that kind of took them to the top, so to speak.
Hell,
you know what I mean? It's on Leafly. It's had 7,609 ratings. It's got a 4.4 out of 5. THC level comes in at where we at? 25%. Yeah. So it's a strong cannabis strain. It'll do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It'll get you where you want to go. Yeah, but that was we did a little pivot. Ray, what we got next, bro?
Shit, this next one comes in via Hip Hop DX. We're gonna be talking Travis Scott. Picture courtesy of Francois Durand and Getty Images, and then a Strita Valigorsky via Getty Images. Hip Hop DX. Travis Scott has finally fired back at Pusha T's flurry of shots at the Clipse as let God sort him out, and throughout the album rollout. And a cover story for Rolling Stone published on Wednesday, which would have been January 21st. Travis Scott disputed Pusha T's version of events, saying, "When you go back and look at it, it's crazy. Niggas said I had a film crew with me, and I'm like, what? I remember when I pulled up, it was them niggas that had a film crew. I'm talking about the little microphone on the stick and all of that." And I was like, oh shit, am I in a documentary or something? The Cactus Jack founder also addressed Pusha's grievance with Meltdown, insisting that Drake's verse hadn't yet come when he played the album for them. A lot of shit Pusha was saying just didn't make sense to me, he added. It was like he was saying I was interrupting shit and I was playing the shit for them. First of all, I can't interrupt something that somebody asked me to come pull up on. He said Pharrell asked him to come. So when I hear that type of shit, it's just like, I don't know, man. If you got to drop Trav's name for the rollout, then so be it. Elsewhere in the interview, Travis Scott cited Iggy Pop and Ozzy Osbourne as inspirations, explained why doesn't care about critics trashing his music, and briefly spoke about his next album. He says, "I'm putting my whole body and soul onto this next project for my people to understand," he said, for the purpose, for the person that still don't understand Trav, no matter how long I've been in this shit.
It's interesting. I tend to lean with the Clipse on this one.
So he's basically saying that, yeah, the Clipse is saying that he played the verse and he didn't play the Drake shit or some shit. I don't know, dog. It's kind of messy. It's a he said, she said situation.
Yeah, it's tough to know exactly what they had going on there, but it sounds to me like, he's finally addressing the situation and wanting to say that he didn't really do what the Clipse are claiming that he did. You know what I mean, in terms of chopping up.
Yeah, the Clipse are making it sound like he forced the music upon them and shit, and they weren't even interested in him, and
Yeah.
And he's saying that Pharrell invited him over type shit, and y'all fools had the cameras. Y'all was, y'all trying to make it seem like I was doing what y'all was doing.
Right. Which is, I mean, if you playing, one of y'all playing checkers and one of y'all playing chess, if that's what really went down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know though. We to be a fly on the wall, you know what I'm saying?
All right. And I actually listened to that was that the Travis Scott album, or was that, I always talk about A$AP Rocky?
Oh, a couple weeks ago or a week ago or whatever?
Weeks ago, yeah. A$AP Rocky's the one that dropped a new album, ain't he?
Yep.
Yeah. I actually listened to that too.
Did you fuck with it?
Yeah, surprisingly, I did. I did. I was like, wow, okay. I can understand what people are talking about. I can see why this is popular rap.
Yeah, he's got bars for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely talented.
Yeah. Yeah, I mess with A$AP Rocky. I'm not in the trenches with the whole beef and everything and all that, but I mess with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something that piques my interest. And I kind of kicked myself for not. I had an opportunity to buy an autographed copy of the new Clipse album when we had talked about it a while back, and I skipped it. And when it was coming out on vinyl, I jumped on the website before they were all sold out, and I was like, why did I not grab a copy of Let God Sort Him Out? That would have been iconic. When did that record drop? It dropped like late November, didn't it?
Don't get me lying.
Let me check here. It dropped Yeah, it came out in 2025. It says July 11th, 2025. Shit, I thought it was winter by the time it dropped. I guess it's been quite a while. It was summer. Anyways, yeah, the record's fire. I definitely mess with the Clipse. I'm not really a Travis Scott guy. Never seen him, never really been into his music, so I guess that kind of messes with my perspective on him. But I got nothing against him per se. I'm just not a huge fan. I'm not really tapped in on the music. Do you? He said Travis Scott is not in my playlist.
I'm just not familiar. That's all. No disrespect or no hate. No disrespect or no hate shit. I'm just not familiar.
Yeah, Goon King says, "Hey, I got that same Detroit hat. Appreciate you, dog. I like it. This is the first time I wore it on a pod. My wife actually said she liked it too. She saw it today and she goes, "When'd you get that?" And I said, "I had it for a little minute. I got me a couple of Detroit fits. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out there sometimes."
Hello. What's next in hip hop, doggy?
We talking hip hop. Allhiphop.com. I don't even know how to say this woman's name. Maya. Just kidding. Allhiphop.com says Maya Campbell broke her silence. I am not familiar with Maya Campbell.
So she got very popular on the 90s sitcom In the House with LL Cool J.
Oh, okay. I guess I just didn't know her by name. I'm familiar with the show.
Yeah.
Okay. So image credits allhiphop.com and Nolan Strong, it looks like. Okay, so article goes to say Maya Campbell broke her silence about turning down help from her former In the House co-star LL Cool J during her public struggles with addiction. During a sit-down with the 85 South comedy show, the actress addressed the 2017 incident where she declined LL's offer of assistance after disturbing videos surfaced showing her asking for drugs at an Atlanta gas station. LL Cool... Were you going to say something, bro? Okay, my bad. LL Cool J was calling, trying to get me in rehab. He was trying to pay $60,000 a month to get me in rehab back in LA. And family members and people around me, they just was like, "No, leave her. We got her. We'll take care of her." They wanted to act like they really knew what I needed and knew the love that some former sitcom star had appeared alongside the people have for me. They wanted to match energy, compete. Like, "No, we love her. We'll take care of it. No, you won't." Explaining why she turned down LL's offer. The former sitcom star had appeared alongside LL Cool J in the hit 90s show In the House, where they played family members. Their on-screen chemistry made LL's concern seem natural to fans watching her public struggles. She was in Poetic Justice too. The Poetic Justice actress revealed she was dealing with bipolar disorder and substance abuse issues at the time. "I was smoking more than weed. I was doing too much. I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing. Something that was given to me that I never should have fucked with. It wasn't a gift. It was something that misled me and left me in a delusional state," Campbell revealed. The actress emphasized that she never doubted LL's good intentions. She simply preferred a different approach to getting help during one of the most vulnerable periods of her life. "I'm back in church now. I just leave it up to God. My mental state, my position, and my career had to take a back seat to what was going to work for me emotionally on a regular basis, just to being a human being," said Campbell. Maya Campbell is now focusing on mental health advocacy, sharing her recovery journey with others, and working on a book to help people facing similar struggles. I got to say, I read all of that, and I never figured out what she was on. I'm on a cliffhanger here. What was she doing?
I'm not sure, man.
I mean, it sounds like it was probably like something serious, like meth or heroin or coke.
Yeah, it had to be because she was out here bad for a while, So that's good for Maya Campbell to get her life together and then to speak out about it and against it, to steer others that's going in that situation out of that place.
For sure. I got kind of mixed feelings on it, though. It seems like like some people thought maybe LL Cool J was like had bad motives or something when he was offering to get her into rehab, but I can't see how that would be a bad thing. Like if you see some, I mean, especially at $60,000
Yeah,
a year or whatever, a week, probably more like a month, but that's
yeah, 60,000 a month.
I don't see a bunch of people lining up to just hand out 60 grand to somebody. So, for somebody to just be like, hey, I see, we got a
Well,
connection.
do you know what they say? Like nothing in this world is for free, unfortunately.
I feel like LL is a genuine dude though. You know what I mean? Like, oops. I feel like LL is a genuine dude. And to me, that's less than he pays in taxes probably. And so
Yeah, I hear you.
for him to be like, hey, you know what, this is somebody I got a connection with, in our younger years, we were homies, and so this is nothing to me, and so for me to help you out and get you back on track, that would make me feel good, and it's definitely going to help you. So why would I not do that? I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, man. Motherfucker like me, I'm going.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, especially, yeah, like it seems like you have exhausted all of your resources at that point. If you're begging for dope at the gas station, you know what I mean? Like you've hit rock bottom. You're in a bad spot.
And you never know, though, man. People's situations are, man. Some people don't want to have certain people hold certain things over them, to have that over them, or it'd be weird shit, dog.
Yeah.
Like
When you can't,
I rather do it on my own than have that person help me type shit.
yeah,
Like pride.
pride can get in your way. That's for sure. Uh, there is there's a lot to say about getting clean and sober because there's a lot of people that say you can't do it until you want to do it. You know what I mean? Like people go
And
in
I
and out of
agree.
rehab for their family or other people, but they
I
just still
agree.
want to get fucked up.
And maybe that's it too. Like maybe she knew that she was gonna be wasting that man's money.
Yeah.
Like she's not ready to live that lifestyle. Leave that lifestyle.
Yeah. I've had homies that I've seen get out of rehab and day one want to go right back to whatever they were doing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dog.
Like,
Like
bro,
man,
it was just a walk. I just did that for y'all.
that's just crazy, dog. And have you upset too.
Yeah.
Really have you in your emotions and feelings, but they don't see that and they can't perceive that in their world.
Yeah.
And
So
that addiction shit is real, man. I've seen it firsthand too, man.
yeah, when
Like,
we're talking about drugs and things like that at this point, but I mean, shit, people do it with food, and that's an even more tough one because I mean, drugs are obviously tough, but they're if you avoid certain areas, maybe you can avoid that. But there's a
mhm.
McDonald's or a Burger King damn near on every corner. You know what I mean? Like you can't hardly avoid that. So
Yeah,
people that got a food addiction, that's just
that's
as evil.
discipline. Food, man. I believe there could be a food. There's obviously, yes, there's food addictions. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they put shit
But
in it to make it addictive.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, when you know, you know.
Yeah, real talk.
You ain't wrong about that, Dougie.
Right, let's hit him with another one.
All right, this goes to we're gonna talk Eric Dickerson. Credits to all hip hop staff for the pictures and the article.
Let me grab that one. Maybe that one didn't download. All right, you go ahead and do your thing. I'll make it work.
Talking Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson won't budge on his Bad Bunny stance. Should be a photo of Bad Bunny.
Oh, it pulled up as a YouTube video.
Oh, okay, we
That's
don't
all
want
right. We don't have a graphic for this. We don't have a
that.
graphic for this one. That Unc and Ocho and Eric Dickerson both pulled up as YouTube
Yep,
videos.
there it
So
goes.
okay, yep. All right.
Eric Dickerson won't budge on his Bad Bunny stance. The Hall of Fame running back doubled down on his criticism of the Puerto Rican superstar Super Bowl halftime show selection. Dickerson told TMZ Sports at San Jose Airport he's sticking to his guns. The former Rams legend said he'd rather see anyone else perform Sunday at Levi Stadium. Quote, hell no, absolutely not, man, Dickerson said when asked if he changed his mind. Quote, why can't we get somebody from here right at home? How about someone right from here in San Francisco? The 64-year-old questioned whether a Spanish language performance would connect with American audiences. Bad Bunny, whose real name is Benito Antonio Martinez Oscio, Ocasio, whatever, My bad, dog. Primarily performs in Spanish. He speaks English, Dickerson said. I don't know if it's going to be in Spanish or whatever. What sense does that make? Dickerson previously told the reggaeton superstar to keep his ass where he's at in Puerto Rico. When reminded that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, the NFL legend made a distinction. I know Puerto Rico is a part of the U.S., but it's not the U.S. That's the way I look at it, he said in October.
So
Steve, how do you feel about that stance?
I think it's ignorant as fuck. If we're slicing and dicing it here, I'm looking for a graphic my wife sent me the other day. I'm gonna see if I can bring this into Facebook so we can pull it up. So I'm gonna have to look away while I'm doing this. So I apologize if I look like I'm doing, if I'm texting somebody on the side. I am not. But okay, I'll just read it. Fuck it. We don't need necessarily need to see the graphic. So this this is a good response to that because I've seen a lot of people saying similar things, and it. I hope it's just from a place of ignorance and it's not true hate because a lot of this shit is hyped up, it's foolish, and it's disrespectful. But this. So it says, "Go back to your own country." This is from Peter Dodd. I'm not real sure who that is. It says, "Here's a little background on Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, aka Bad Bunny, as the Super Bowl approaches." Benito was born in Puerto Rico in 1994. Puerto Rico is part of America. Puerto Rico is not a country. Puerto Rico is a territory. Puerto Rico is an American territory. Puerto Rico born human beings are American citizens legally by birth. Benito is a legal American citizen by birth. For comparison, Melania Trump is not. We don't need to do all this, but Benito speaks fluent Spanish. Benito speaks fluent English. English and Spanish are both the official languages of Puerto Rico. That means Benito is fluent in 2 languages. Anyways, his catalog includes 550 songs. He has more than 110 songs listed on the Billboard Hot 100. I mean, the man is super talented. There's a reason that they chose him. I don't think it was political, and people have made this political, and I don't like that. I don't like that they're tainting this, and I don't like that they've turned it into a racial thing, and that's ugly and it's dark, and that's my whole rant on it.
Me personally, I don't care. I think everybody gets an opportunity. Okay, we've had Super Bowl halftime shows where they were all white country singers. You know what I'm saying? And I still watched it. And if I didn't care about it, I just chatted amongst my party. We weren't engaged in. We weren't locked into it. But it was never like boycott it, turning this shit off type of shit. Like we just didn't engage. And then we've had all hip hop ones where it's all black rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously that's more my speed, so I'm engaged in that. I'm gonna watch that. I like that. That's good for me. Bad Bunny, I don't speak Spanish, but there's a market for it. This guy's the most streamed artist on the planet, like if it's not for you, just don't watch it though. You ain't gotta boycott it and protest and all that crazy shit. This one's just not for you.
Amen. Not to mention, he's probably not rocking it solo. I'm sure that there's going to be some special guests. We saw all the special guests Snoop Dogg brought out at the Christmas one for Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dr. Dre brought a whole slew of artists out with him. I'm sure that there will be something for everybody at this performance, if not just visually impressive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that...
that's what I was saying. I feel like it's going to be visually impressive as well. Like, man... This man finna have a crazy ass show. Rather you understand what the fuck he's saying or not, you already know the visuals is gonna be off the chain.
Yeah, this is not Barnum and Bailey's circus. This is the NFL putting together a Super Bowl multi-million-dollar halftime show, and it's Rock Nation putting it together. And so, I mean, I'm assuming I think Jay-Z got the contract, or Rock Nation got the contract. And so, these are people that are professionals in the art of putting things together. It's my homie Corey CP Perez says he needs to come out with Bruce Springsteen singing "Born in the USA."
That's gonna be at the Turning Point show, man, with Kid Rock.
Yeah, I can't get behind all this people trying to plot people against each other. People are coming to watch the damn game. They're coming to watch
Yeah.
an exciting show. They're coming to eat terrible food, a bunch of snacks, and just veg out for the day. And people are trying to turn this into something toxic. Like, shut the fuck up. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I dig it, man.
Go sit in
Hey,
your car.
it's they're making the performance more than the game now. When the performance is more than the game now, that's when we got issues.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it. Go take that shit somewhere else. Yeah, man, I can't mess with it. All right. I got my blood boiling now. Where are we going from here? All right, let's close out on this one because I do got to get to Homey Depot and go pick up a couple of things, do some returns. Where are we at here? Lil Jon. Dun, dun, dun. And maybe we won't necessarily. Maybe we'll try and slide one in because this is kind of a sad one. I'm trying to find the exact article. Yeah, maybe we'll close out on the Ti joint. I was gonna definitely. I feel like he deserves it though, so I definitely wanted the Lil Jon joint in there. Where are we at? I can't find the damn article. Okay, here we go. Let me cue up the image. Boom, there we go. All right, this one comes in from Hot New Hip Hop. Looks like images credit to Gabriel Navarez, Johnny Black, Pensacola News Journal. It says Nathan Smith, known by his artist name DJ Young Slade, came up under his father Lil Jon's wing as a producer, singer, and performer. R.I.P. Following a report from the police department in Milton, Georgia, yesterday, February 6th, which was a couple of days ago for us, Lil Jon confirmed that his son Nathan Smith, also known as DJ Young Slade, has passed away at 27. That's terrible. He shared various tributes, memories, and heartwarming moments on Instagram in this harrowing aftermath, including a heartbreaking joint statement from Jon and from Nathan's mother, Nicole Smith. I am extremely heartbroken for the tragic loss of our son, Nathan Smith. The statement read, his mother, Nicole Smith, and I are devastated. Nathan was the kindest human being you would ever have met. He was immensely caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, and warm-hearted. He loved his family and the friends in his life to the fullest. He was an amazingly talented young man, a music producer, an artist, and an engineer, and graduate of NYU. We love Nathan with all of our hearts and are incredibly proud of him. He was loved and appreciated. In our last times together, we're comforted in knowing that we expressed that very sentiment to him. Ray, what do you think?
Man, prayers to that man's family, man. Stupid young, you know what I mean? We're supposed to bury our parents. The parents ain't supposed to bury the kids.
Real talk.
Yeah, so
that's a tough one. And I haven't really heard. I saw one article said that they had pulled the vehicle out of a pond, but I haven't heard any details in terms of, was it just an overcorrection and the vehicle went into the pond on accident or something, or was there, was he intoxicated or what the situation was? But it just, I don't know any of the details, to be honest. So anything I say on
usually when they don't talk about it, it's shit like that.
Yeah. So hopefully it's just a slight overcorrection, and but either way, I mean, somebody lost somebody, and regardless of how it happened, it's a tragic loss for the family. So prayers to Lil Jon.
And then I think we should talk about the one with from Kid, man, the Kid and Play joint.
Oh, okay, all right, yep, I like that one.
Yeah,
let's do that.
So Christopher Reid, aka Kid from the iconic rap duo Kid and Play, is now urging everyone to monitor their health closely. Speaking with Good Morning America, Reid revealed for the first time that he received a heart transplant. Reid, who's rose to fame in the 80s and 90s alongside his dancing and rapping partner Christopher Play Martin, spoke with Michael Strahan in a segment that aired on Thursday, revealing that he was diagnosed with congenital heart failure during an emergency room visit in July. Speaking of the symptoms he was first experiencing, Reid said he was initially suffering from fatigue and shortness of breath, which he first thought had something to do with old age. I think sometimes you kind of just chalk it up to, I'm getting older and the road is harsh. Reid further explained that his symptoms only got worse after receiving medication, leading to his cardiologist fearing the worst. Man, what are your thoughts on that, Steve-O? This man had a heart transplant and saved his life, though.
I mean, I think that's definitely cool. I think that we take our health for granted around here. You know what I mean? We eat terrible food. We don't sleep for shit. We drink all night. We smoke all day. You know what I mean? We do whatever the fuck we do, and we just think that we're just gonna bounce back.
No one thinks that their health is an issue until they're sick.
Yeah. Yep. And I think we don't
get healthy when you're sick. That's the problem.
We don't do much for preventative medicine. Vitamins aren't talked about enough. I think that drinking water and working out isn't discussed enough anymore. And I think that people lack a lot of nutrition, vitamin D, just from the sun, being outside. We're always in these buildings and stuff, and we lack all of this nutrition and stuff that we can get from the earth, and we don't get enough of it. And so
shit, I want to go outside right now.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's tough to hear. I'm happy to hear that he's doing well. The films that he did were iconic. You know what I mean? I was real big on the Kid and Play series. You know what I mean? I used to watch them on HBO and shit when I was a kid. I remember when the little fellas from Immature was up in there, and you know what I mean? They came over as the little cousins or whatever, and they threw the house party, and those films were iconic. You know what I mean?
I love them. My wife hates them. She doesn't want to watch the house party movies with me at all.
Nah, she's out. There better not be no house parties around here, right?
Better not be no house parties around here. Said, damn, baby, your voice is deep.
Would you take the bass out your voice, please? Real aggressive.
That's funny as hell.
Nah, man. Yeah,
Who's winning the game, man? Let's get up out of here. Who's winning the game?
Seattle.
What's the score?
Ooh.
All the way down to the nitty-gritty.
I'm not good with numbers. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game. You know what I mean? People always say the high-scoring game. I think it's gonna be low-scoring. The reason I say Seattle, I'll keep it short, but I like that Sam Darnold, and I like that a lot of people didn't see the potential in him, and then he took this team to where it's at. Whether you like him or don't like him, I think that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like the Vikings let him go. All of a sudden, the man performed really well and took the other team that picked him up to the Super Bowl.
I've been saying Seattle all week, all month. So fuck it. My prediction is the Patriots win.
Oh.
The Patriots win 27-17.
Plot twist. All right. Tune in next week to verify if Ray's betting proclamation was correct.
It's going to be. Always go against what your heart tells you to do.
This episode is sponsored by Ray's Betting Line. Dial in today at 1-800 Bet It on Ray.
Hello.
And today the most active. You know what? I think our most active participant today was at Big Shrimpy, which is the homie Sean from the Cellar Boys. And if he hustles down to the studio, Ray, tell him what he won.
Shit, I don't even know. I showed up late today.
Guests of the studio today have won. I'm messing around.
I showed up late today.
All right. Today's most active participant has won a can of Campbell soup that expired last week.
Not the 3D printed meat.
And we will even heat it up for you in the microwave.
Tasty.
It goes back in the can, though. We don't have any bowls to give out.
Shit.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, sharing, liking, telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend on the telephone. And enjoy your Super Bowl. Have an excellent afternoon. Thank you so much. As always, with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
We out. Peace.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jump. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like hash. Clay, passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us, them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that strip and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.